is Hunter Moore from IsAnyoneUp.com. All your girlfriends.
I felt violated.
That site was about destroying lives. He thought of himself as the king of revenge porn.
There I was, topless, multiple photos.
Hunter Moore is the moral equivalent of a bedbug infestation. I really felt I was going to have to take this wall of hatred apart brick by brick.
Has there been any individual you've just felt sorry for to the point that you take something down?
No, it's just too much fun. My friends would just post a bunch of girls, and I was like, yo, I can make money out people over.
There were so many pictures of so many people who were involuntary porn stars as far as I was concerned. It really was not about nude pictures. It was about misogyny. It was about hatred of women. It was about embarrassing and shaming other people.
Hunter had said, should I post this teacher? Do you think she'll lose her job? And all of his followers were like, yeah, post her, post her. And then bam, her pictures were up.
One of the comments I remember for one victim said, someone call Greenpeace and get her out of the water. And many of the individuals on the site who followed that site seemed to be pushing to get people to kill themselves. That was a big goal.
Pleaded with him to please remove these images, and the response that I got, LOL.
You do know what you're doing is sleazy, right?
I don't feel it's sleazy at all.
Really?
Yeah. The people that they're trusting are the ones that are submitting it, so why isn't the blame pointed at them?
Dude, without bullying, I don't know what I'd do.
She came home from work. She was devastated. She locked herself in her room. She shut down her social media. She was getting comments, like phone calls from strangers. In fact, a well-known porn star contacted her about talking business.
He came after my daughter.
He needed to be brought down.
Victims are just they're in a fetal position, essentially. Most of them cannot fight for themselves. I figured there was probably a hacking scheme. So I started conducting basically a survey by contacting victims on the site.
I had spoken to 40 victims who were posted within the 2-week period that Kayla had been posted. And I had learned that 40% of them had never sent their pictures to anybody. That meant anybody could become a target. There was nowhere to hide.
He didn't want people who said, hey, post my picture. He wanted executives. He wanted teachers. He wanted people who literally had never been exposed in that way. I said sarcastically to the operator, I said, oh, I see you help Scarlett Johansson when she gets hacked, but you don't help the average person. And the operator just sighed. Okay, let me transfer you to a detective. I had gone to Facebook. Facebook had sent a cease and desist to Hunter Moore, telling him he could not come on their platform. And he responded to that legal letter with a copy of his penis. Hunter Moore would sneak on Facebook. He would spend a whole bunch of time getting all of these friends. And I just make a phone call after he went to all this trouble and say, he's back on and this is the name he's using. And then poof, it would disappear literally within 5 minutes. And it was just this minor joy that the victims would have of, Hunter didn't know who was doing it. He thought that they had algorithms.
I was just so angered when I saw what he was doing that he became my number one target. My plan was to socially engineer him. I wanted to do whatever I could to gain his trust and to have him think that I was his friend. Lots of calls back and forth, a lot of emails back and forth, but I would say about a month into it, I felt pretty confident that I had his trust, and then we can move on to plan B. I had one goal: get the site taken down. It was definitely less than what has been reported out in the media, which was $12,000.
Hunter said he was going to come after me. He was going to ruin my online reputation. He would spend all day doing that. His followers were calling me on the phone. They were calling me. They're trying to hack into my landline. I could tell because there'd be like little beep, 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 beep.
It's going to get a lot worse.
He was planning something even more dangerous.
He didn't expect any accountability.
He started turning against me, but it wasn't just me. He was going after my wife and my children. And, I think any man would say, any good husband would say, if you fuck with my wife, I'm going to fuck with your life.
One thing about these revenge porn perpetrators is they're very afraid of law enforcement, including Hunter Moore. They're not afraid of civil suits. People can sue them for hundreds of thousands of dollars and they can end up, with all these judgments against them, but they don't care because they don't have assets. Because mostly the perps are like guys in their 20s or 30s, often living at home with their parents in the parents' basement, but they don't want to go to jail.